The meme rally continues to lose some steam. GameStop's lower in the pre-market after 2 days of losses. Stock's down about 50% since Roaring Kitty's live stream on YouTube in the middle of the day Friday. Jim, what does that mean?
Well, I think that if I were, maybe Ryan Cohen is selling this at-the-market program where if he completes it, the stock will go back up because then he has the possibility of becoming a different company. Buying some property in the mall that's adjacent, for all I know. Look, this ATM is really important, and I think that if you go back to Keith Gill's presentation, he did say at one point he actually addressed the company as being this is very important, this fundraise, because that it's a different company.
It's one of the least compelling things I've ever seen.
That's just wrong. You're completely wrong. You're so old.
I'm not old. I'm sorry.
You're old.
I'm still a human being on this planet. I mean, come on, man. He said nothing.
He addressed his friends on Reddit. They all got a kick out of it. They thought it was a great, kind of spoof. Oh my gosh.
Well, with the whole broken arm and the Band-Aids.
David doesn't understand the younger generation.
Dinosaur.
On the other hand,
that may be true.
Completely attuned.
I know we mentioned GameStop right before the open.
Yeah.
Do we know where they are in terms of selling those 75 million shares as that continues to be pressured?
No, it's a mystery.
I guess I could try and find out. I just don't. I mean, it's Jeffrey's.
If you can find out, that'd be great. How would you find out?
I make phone calls. It's something I have done through the years.
Probably keep your job with it.
Can be an effective way to find things out.
Probably keep your job when they come for you, the machines.
Might allow me to keep my job. Might.
I'll talk to Jensen. See if we can't make something happen.
Can I just license my likeness and my voice and just leave it at that? What do you think, Jim?
Yeah, well, I got to make a call, Dave. See if I can't get him.
Get
early out there.
It is early.
Hopefully we'll get news soon of GameStop completing the at-the-market offering. As I've said many times before, you don't like dilution. I don't like dilution. We all understand that. At the same time, I want GameStop to survive, to thrive, and to reinvent their business model in a meaningful way. And so raising capital is necessary for that transformation to take place. I'll circle back to this post from Larry Chang the other day. Larry posted, quote, "Do you remember when Berkshire Hathaway was a textiles company? American Express was an express mail business? Nokia was a pulp mill? Samsung was a grocery trader? Marriott was a root beer stand? Instagram was a check-in app? I don't. Businesses evolve. Other examples? Considering Larry's connection with GameStop, and considering GME's sizable cash position right now, I'm excited to see what the future holds. I don't know what GameStop will transform into, but I think that it's clear that the company is planning a major transformation, because when you look at GameStop's balance sheet, there really isn't a need for them to raise capital right now, unless they are planning to transform the business in a big way. This could be acquisitions, this could be investments, or it could be something else. As I've mentioned before, I think GameStop should at least consider entering the video game publishing business. There are a couple ways they could do this. GameStop could offer publishing services to smaller up-and-coming indie developers, or they could just acquire a AAA studio and start publishing AAA games. If GameStop published their own games, they would keep a much larger percentage of each game sale. If GameStop publishes their own video games, they would also make money from digital downloads of the games via the Microsoft Store, PlayStation Store, and Steam. And if GameStop were to acquire a AAA studio and be the publisher of a major release, they could offer GameStop exclusive benefits when the game releases. For example, they could make the game only available at GameStop for the first week of its release. Or they could offer a discount on the game if customers buy it directly from GameStop instead of other retailers. And of course, GameStop doesn't have to go the video game publishing route. There are many options for the company to choose from when it comes to transforming their business model. At the end of the day, I want GameStop to survive and thrive, and I'm rooting for them. As I often say, what individual investors want is simple, and nothing we're advocating for is beyond the realm of reason. Individual investors want a free, fair, and transparent stock market. We want large institutions to be held accountable for their actions. We want individual investors to have access to the same real-time data from exchanges' better private feeds, which is currently only available to the large firms on Wall Street. We want short sale data to be reported in real time. We want an end to excessive amounts of failures to deliver, and we want entities who fail to deliver on their obligations to be held accountable. We want an end to payment for order flow due to the insane conflicts of interest it creates. There's a reason why so many other countries have already banned it. We want the exchanges to be not-for-profit utilities as they once were. The exchanges becoming for-profit ventures has created so many conflicts of interest at the expense of individual investors. We want increased competition among market makers, and we want all of individual investors' orders to be routed directly to lit transparent exchanges rather than opaque alternative trading systems known as dark pools. Ultimately, it's simple. What we want is a stock market that offers a truly level playing field for all investors. Please leave a like on this video so more people will see it. And while you're down there, please consider subscribing. It's free, and you can always change your mind. Thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video.